Hello everyone, it's Noxie from 9thgaming. I am the owner. I am currently driving. I apologize for this, but yes, I am making a video while I'm driving. I just talk to the camera. That way I can pay attention to traffic and all that stuff. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of updates as to what's going on. So, this is for 9thgaming and 9th WoW. So, our WoW server. Uh, I wanted to inform everybody what's going on and why we're having so many things going on and why all the changes. So, 2 years ago, Ninth Gaming actually closed, and that was for my personal reasons. Um, Basically, I wanted to work on my mental health and get things better there, and that worked out great. Ninth Gaming has reopened. However, from the differences of 2 years ago to now, they are fairly major. Um, the organization itself, there is a system in place right now where you can apply and try to become an org member of Ninth Gaming. And what that consists of is basically uh, creators working together and pitching in together and growing together and all that good stuff. That's specifically for content creators. So Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. Um, and we also have game servers. So you can see things like Ninth WoW. Um, Ninth WoW is new and it's in pretty much alpha stages. On 8.1, we are going to fully wipe the server. Everybody starts at zero, and everybody starts fresh. And the reason why we're doing that is because we are getting a little more comfortable with server stability and things we want to see inside the server. And the choices have pretty much been made. We're just keeping it a, Wrath of the Lich King server. We're not doing any special bells and whistles to it. We're not, and the reason why is literally because, that cuts down time on development and we can work on other projects at the same time. So the people that like Wrath of the Lich King WoW, they can play, and that's that. Um, as you can see already, the chat area is back in the Discord, and the reason for that is I am going to be taking the discussions areas, simplifying those, and making them, based on certain games. For example, we have a lot of Call of Duty players, so we'll have a Call of Duty discussion, and that can, expand further into that and make things grow there. Now, 8.1 is the big thing for the server wipe for World of Warcraft, and everything else um, in development is going to be rolling out very slow. And the reason why is because, for those that know why I took my mental health break, uh, basically, I'll give you guys the gist of it, and I'll be vulnerable on the internet, and I really don't care. Um, I got out of a really bad relationship that ended up was, you know, very abusive to me and mentally and emotionally, and it took its toll. And a couple years back, I was not in a good situation. Um, Life wise, I was in a very bad situation, and uh, that's now over. I am back, I'm doing good, and I can focus on Ninth Gaming again. That being said, I have one little hiccup that is happening right now. Um, because of all the abuse I took, because of all the mental things that happened to me, um, my immune system had crashed. So my immune system is actually trash right now. And I developed a condition which is going to require some surgery. and I will be out for an extended period of time. But what I'm hoping to do is be able to get in the chat, help with development where I can, and go on from there. Things will be slow on purpose, and they have been for quite some time now, and that's all on purpose. However, even if we are slow, we have been gaining traction. So as you can see, there's roughly a couple hundred people in our Discord already. There are almost 1,000 people on our Twitter. There's almost 2,000 people on our Instagram. The merch store is live. I do have to bring up the business affiliates and our partners and stuff like that. So, Sidex PCs, Killer Jerky, even though I don't think Killer Jerky is no longer a business. Um, who else? There's ESC, Esports Certified, and who's the other one? Forgetting somebody. Well, it slipped my mind right now, but I am forgetting somebody. Uh, Everything's kind of in this little mess of a situation. Um, we rolled out the template from what we had 2 years ago that worked out really well, and then it just kind of did not work out this time. And the reason why is, the environment has changed. Uh, it's just what happens in gaming. So we're getting used to that. We're going into different ways of making this stuff happen, and it's all working out. So as you can see, we put more GMs into the World of Warcraft server. We're putting more um, staff members into situations when it comes to you know graphics design. So I actually have an artist that I hired because they've done some work with us before and it really worked out. And now they are employed through Ninth Gaming, not just hey, work based off of a job. They are employed with us. Even if I don't have a project from them, they still make a paycheck. So um, that's happening. The current system that we have now for the organization has become a bit of a headache. Um, there was a lot of growing pains in there. When this first rolled out, it rolled out smoothly. Um, we were able to get the people that we wanted, get them a contract. They would sign the contract, get them an NDA, sign the NDA, and basically we would work from there and everything like that. Um, when we closed, obviously we gave everybody, out of their contracts. We were like, you know what, like you guys are out, you know, go do your thing. This isn't your fault or anything like that. This is me going, hey, I got to take a break. And everything seemed to work out initially in our beginning. In fact, in our first month, I put out a video saying everything's great. And we're not like blowing up or anything. There's nothing bad that's happening. But we want to make the experience better because I have found that, people don't really understand what an NDA is, or they don't really understand what a contract is about. So it's like, if you don't know how to operate with that, then we got to make some changes. Um, we tried it out. Uh, Immediately, I'm finding that we have some faces that will return no problem, and then we have some other faces that just don't, and they don't really understand what's going on there. And what we're doing is not only streamlining, so we took down the entire website. We got rid of that. That way there was no confusion there because the website was not a necessity at all. Um, so we took that down and we started streamlining things into the Discord. Um, when we did this initially, obviously change is bad, and not a lot of people like change, and I get that. Um, However, I will not be changing anything that is of, you know, detriment to ninth gaming. Uh, there's always a model there to what the vision is. So when we pick up a creator, they are on a payroll. Um, However, we want to make this payroll not only better for our creators and the organization, we want to make this payroll as easy and as streamlined as possible. Um, that being said, kind of hard to do if I'm paying from, you know, 30 different establishments. So I made everybody say, hey, you know, end of the month, if you want to get your money, you got to have Cash App. That way I can send it end of the month. And that worked out. Now we're having the struggle with contracts and NDAs and stuff like that. So we're slowly working with that, where I want to be able to get rid of the paperwork for Ninth Gaming. I want to make it so that, if somebody wants to be a part of the org, they click subscribe, they join in, and they start beginning their organizational duties, you know. And I believe I have the correct route to go with that, and that's going to be rolling out soon. Also, I wanted to make it more affordable. Right now, the system that we have is not affordable at all. Um, and the reason why, the number one reason why, is because everybody that wants to join our organization wants to get merch in return for them joining. And what we're going to be doing with that is going back to the old school route where we just flat up say no jerseys, no, none of that. Um, because most of our merch, like when it comes to jerseys, uh, our creator's jersey is like $100 jersey. Like, there's no way I'm giving that out for free. No way. Um, we made more affordable T-shirts, and even then, it's kind of like, yes, they work, but it just jacks up the overall subscription price in the org, and it's not a good feeling. It makes it seem like, the org is operating to make money and money only, and I don't like that. So what I'm going to be doing is taking the org. All of our org members actually pay in right now um, about $25 a month, and that is kind of crazy just to get, a T-shirt or a jersey or something like that. Um, Going forward, we're going to cut that cost. We're going to say no to jerseys, where we just don't give them out anymore, because I'm not doing $100 a month just in jerseys. It's ridiculous. Um, we end all of the jerseys. We end all of that. We no longer just give them out. Um, but also, we cut the cost of the entry fee to Ninth Gaming when it comes to the organization. Like, everybody a part of the community is free, 100% free, and it will always stay that way. We're talking more of the business side of what's going on. And I don't want to charge those people $25 a month just to be a part of something greater. So what I want to do is put a cap on that where it's like $5 a month, or, $6, $7, $8 a month, whatever. A lot cheaper than what it currently is, One, because obviously that will excite you guys. You guys will be able to have the opportunity to come in and be a part of an organization, grow together, inspire each other. Ninth Gaming still grows, and in the same fold, um, our creators are still able to do certain things to help uh, make some money. So this is all brewing in, and it's all becoming one final platform template for Ninth Gaming. We've had way too many adjustments, and that's nobody's fault really. It's just environments change, times change, and there's nothing we can really do about it. So much development is going on that you guys don't even know about, and the reason why is because everything's just been kept hush hush. For example, our podcast area, our podcaster had a child, and when we closed and came back, he was kind of like, hey, I want to do the job again, but he's a busy dad, and you know times have changed. So we're working on that. I don't know what we're going to be doing for a podcaster. I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know if he's, uh, wanting to say give it to somebody else. But so many changes have happened just throughout life that um, we're in this mode where we want to try to get some of these people back. And I feel like after about 6 months of being back up, that time has passed now. Now we start working on the future. Excuse me. So that's what we're doing. We're working on the future of Ninth Gaming. Um, I know it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Um, Firstly, like just with my health, I'm taking my health first. So things happen slowly, and there's nothing I can do about that. So just speaking about my health, with my immune system crashing, I have developed a skin condition, and it is very severe, very painful, and I won't put out all the details, but I will say it is enough that I have to go into surgery and I have to do my thing, and it is what it is. We are not shutting down. Ninth Gaming is my vision. Ninth Gaming is something that will continue to go on years after my developments. Um, if there ever comes a point where, I feel like it will need to change hands, there will be changing of hands, but it it will never go down again. Um, we've made that a point now where even though we are employing people and we do have people part of the organization, the expenses loss for Ninth Gaming is net zero. Like, Ninth Gaming is not losing any money ever, so it's not going anywhere ever. Can't shut down something that isn't losing anything. So that's the good part of it. The bad part of it is just how slow things have been going, um, how messy things have been. But through all that, we're growing, we're learning, and I just want you guys to be a little bit more comfortable into this community and into this organization, and know that we're working really hard to make something that all of gaming can enjoy. Um, for example, the chat area came back today, so this video will be in the chat area. Uh, and we want to take those discussions areas and make those, more gaming specific. I want way more streamlining than what we have right now. Uh, just for example, we have a ticket system so that people can, get their questions answered, or, get support. And that helped a lot with Ninth WoW. That helped a lot with our graphics artist. But we want to do more. Like, I want to be able to have the graphics artist to have an area where, somebody can click an order, say what they want, and, the artist can just go and do it. Also, like with the ticket system, we can be a little bit more, uh, how do I say this, specific on certain tickets, because right now our ticket system is very vague. So try to help out more gamers, try to get more WoW players into the game. Um, Currently, the way Ninth WoW is set up, a lot of people have a lot of frustrations where um, they do not like waiting for a ticket to get their account created, but we are leaving that as is. We're not going to bring up like a web page or anything like that where you can just instantly create an account. The reason why is literally just because we don't want bots on the server, we don't want hackers and scammers in the server, and we usually limit one account per user, and that just makes it so that everything is growing, everything is safe, and we don't have to worry about these things. Um, Going forward, I can't really promise, that there wouldn't be a web page, but I don't think there will be. I think the ticket system has been working out great, and we're definitely keeping that. Um, there's a lot of things that are going on in Ninth Gaming itself where a lot of learning and a lot of growing is happening. Um, there was a great discussion not too long ago, and I feel like we have that answer now as to what kind of creators we want in here. And surprising to say, uh, we have expanded into other categories that most people wouldn't even think of. So we're getting there, we're growing, things are establishing, the foundation is there. It's more or less now, we poured the concrete, now we got to start putting structure. And I think you guys have been really supportive of Ninth Gaming. Most of you have come from our Twitter. I saw that. Our Twitter does do, a system where, if you include hashtag Ninth Gaming in your tweet, or X or whatever you want to call it now, uh, that it, retweets, reposts whatever you put hashtag Ninth Gaming in. And that has been amazing. You guys have loved that. Thank you very much. Um, we want to do more cool stuff like that too. And I feel like we're definitely getting there. Wolfie, our mascot, uh, if you guys can see in Discord, the top right up there, you see Wolfie the mascot. Wolfie runs on AI, and it's learning a lot of new things, and it's been keeping the community really safe. It actually, the other day, most of you may not have even noticed, but it stopped a massive raid in the Discord server that was just absolutely huge, and it informed me, and um, took care of the problem, and I really didn't even have to worry about it. So I am very grateful to that. Um, it has already stopped some situations in regards to user safety. So we have a creator that has been basically stalked by this person, and they were cyber stalking, they were bullying, and Wolfie has learned what was going on and has stopped a lot of things, and will continue to down the road. Uh, We gained new moderators in Discord, so there's no reason why we shouldn't be growing anymore at this point. And I feel like we're in a really good position. But I did want to put this out there because obviously with my health, I'm working on that. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Ninth Gaming is very much something that is top tier priority for me. So it sucks that I had to put a lot of things on the back burner, but it's getting there. I also want to come back to Twitch and streaming and all that good stuff. So you're going to be seeing a lot more. And I can't wait to see all of you. Thank you all for the support. You guys have been really, really patiently waiting for good things to happen, and they will begin happening. Um, you're going to see more of the operations of what Ninth Gaming is doing, and I think once we get to that operational point where it's take off, then I think we're going to go to the moon with it. Uh, the takeoff though is the hardest part, and sucks to say it that way, but it just is. I've already invested so much into Ninth Gaming. It's not even funny. There's already like $1,000 that I just dropped just for the basic needs of Ninth Gaming and sustainability. So I know you guys are going to figure it out. And coming up here soon, I want to say these next 6 months, things are going to get really interesting in here. And I can't wait. But that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys. And this will go onto YouTube. We'll throw it out and hopefully see more of your faces around. Say hi. Come to the chat. Talk. Even if you're not an org member, even if you're just community. We'll see you around.